giving you an opportunity to get the full story from the people who tell it best. This is Mediacom Newsleaders.
Okay, here we go with a dietitian. This is a brand new person to Newsleaders. His name is Michael O'Halloran. Michael, welcome to Newsleaders.
Thank you for having me on, James.
Good to have you here. It's always good to talk to a dietitian. You're a registered dietitian, a licensed dietitian. Mm-hmm. That's what the LD means?
Yes.
Okay. With Hy-Vee in Columbia.
That is correct.
Which Hy-Vee store is it?
I'm on the Connolly Road store.
So what's it like to be a dietitian at a big old store like that?
Well, I've really enjoyed the experience. It's really wonderful to be right there in the store, to be able to answer nutrition questions on the spot as people are picking out products. It's actually one of the things I enjoy is, as I'm walking through the store, sometimes I'll see people choosing between two products, and then I'll just kind of ask them, I'm here as a resource if you have any nutritional questions, and I kind of help them decide amongst products. So that's something that's been really enjoyable for me.
That's really nice. You know, stores never used to have that, so now some stores have their own registered dietitians.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's one of the biggest growing trends in nutrition right now, actually.
Yeah, and this is a big month, February. We're talking the big old heart month, right? Valentine's Day, but the other heart month, of course, is the Healthy Heart Month of February.
Right. So, as you said, February is American Heart Month, and the goal of the month is just to promote awareness of just how impactful heart disease is on our society. To kind of put it in perspective, about 600,000 Americans die each and every year due to heart disease. For kind of a little context or a visual on that, that would be the rough equivalent of every individual living within the city limits of Kansas City and Columbia combined, dying of heart disease by the end of this year, and the same thing happening again next year, and the year after that, and the year after that.
But when you put it that way, it's an eye-opener.
Yeah,
I mean, we hear numbers, but when you start equating it to other ways, it's wow. Mm-hmm. That's frightening.
And that's one of my jobs, or part of what my job is too, to sort of give different perspectives or kind of to highlight sort of the impact that things like heart disease have on our society.
So, number one thing I would ask you right now is, what should we do with our diets that is going to really help our hearts? Like, if you start right today, what would you do?
One of the easiest things you can do to help protect your heart is to eat more fiber. Just a little bit of background on that real quick is that fiber is a form of carbohydrate that our bodies can't digest. It comes from plants, beans, and seeds. What's great about fiber is that when we eat it and it goes through us, it essentially acts as a cholesterol sponge. We actually use a little bit of stored cholesterol in our body to digest the fat in our meals. So when we eat some foods that have fiber in our meals and it travels through us, it soaks up some of the cholesterol that we use and then removes it from our body. And that kind of creates a chain of events that lowers our blood cholesterol. And having a lower blood cholesterol, particularly LDL cholesterol, that is the bad cholesterol, that helps protect your heart because it decreases the amount of plaques building up on your arteries, which is what causes things like stroke and heart attack.
Okay, so fiber, very important, way up there at the top.
So there's several things you can do, but that's an important one for sure.
What's a good fiber food?
One of the best things you can do, or one of the easiest ways to get fiber in your diet quickly, is to add beans. Any type of bean is nutritionally good, so like pinto beans, black beans, kidney beans. Though some are a little bit more fiber dense than others, but again, all good choices. There's not a significant nutrition difference between like your dried beans and your canned beans. Just when you do get canned beans, try to go for no salt added because it has less sodium. Sodium can affect your blood pressure. Additionally, when you buy beans, try to avoid ones that are like hickory smoked or barbecue beans because they're going to add a little bit of saturated fat and sugar to kind of achieve that flavor profile.
Yeah, so you've got to watch the other ingredients that are being added with fiber sometimes.
Right, and that's true with most foods.
Yeah. Good advice then. What else would you like to say about our diet that we need to watch out for?
Other things you need to watch out for is saturated fat. That is fat that is solid at room temperature. So that's going to be found in particularly like red meats, high-fat dairy like whole milk, whole-fat yogurt. You want to try to eliminate, not fully eliminate, because if you enjoy milk or whatnot, you can still have milk. It's just about making smarter choices. So doing things like instead of drinking whole milk or 2%, try 1% or skim. Same thing with yogurt. Try to go for 1% yogurt. Greek yogurt's a great option. Non-fat options are going to be your best choice when it comes to dairy.
Okay. Before we go, I know you wanted to mention something about a tour that is done at Hy-Vee,
Yep.
right?
So any Hy-Vee in the state that has a dietitian, we do free cholesterol nutrition tours every Friday at noon. What we do is that we meet everybody at the front of the store and we take you around to highlight a variety of different products that help protect your heart. They are free to attend. You just need to contact the dietitian at that store to let them know you're interested.
Every Friday at noon?
Yes.
Okay. How can people contact your store?
So they can contact our store by just giving us a call, or they can contact me. My email is mohalloran@hyvee.com.
Okay, mohalloran@hyvee.com. And a good website for information about food and diet?
So there's a lot of great resources. One for heart disease specifically is going to be the American Heart Association website. Additionally, ChooseMyPlate.gov is also going to be a great, well-rounded nutritional resource as well.
Okay, sounds good, Michael. Thank you so much.
Thank you for
the
having me on,
information.
James.
Come back and see us.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, thank you.